Cage matches. Wrestling cage matches. Here's my problem with cage matches in wrestling. The door. You take two wrestlers, or more sometimes, surround the ring with a steel cage, where the only way to win is to escape. It should be that the only way to win is to climb over the top of the cage, over to the floor. But for some reason, they have a stupid referee assigned to stand outside the cage door, and he opens it from the outside. The door's not locked. The referee is only there to open it whenever a wrestler approaches. Now, how hard is it to walk out of a door? All you have to do is walk through the door to achieve victory. Just do a quick suplex to your opponent, then run to the door and exit the cage to win the match. The wrestler doesn't even have to open it. The referee opens it for him. That's just lame, and it takes away from what's great about cage matches in the first place. Now, I have no problem with a wrestler finding another way to escape to achieve victory, or going through the door, as long as it's a clever way to do it. Not the ref standing there like a moron, opening it for him. That's like putting a baseball on a tee for little leaguers to hit. It's dumb. There's been a lot of interesting and creative ways that they've come up with for wrestlers to win these type of matches that doesn't involve them climbing over the top. There was a match between Austin and McMahon where the Big Show came through the ring, and it was the Big Show's intention just to throw Austin into the cage. But since he's the giant, with super strength, Austin ended up going through the cage when thrown into it. So the cage gave way, and Austin went through it and touched the ground first, making him the winner. There was another match with the Big Show again versus JBL. This time the cage door was locked, which is good, in the way that it should be. Anywho, long story short, the Big Show chokeslammed JBL through the ring. Big Show then went over to the door and ripped off the padlock, like the Incredible Hulk, then left the ring. But JBL was declared the winner because technically he escaped the ring first, thanks to the Big Show chokeslamming him through the ring to the arena floor. Now, that kind of scenario would only work for the character of the Big Show. I think there was a match in the past where Mark Henry maybe ripped off a cage door, so that works for him too because he's the world's strongest man. Kane did it before too at the Bad Blood first ever Hell in a Cell match between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. So that kind of scenario only works for the bigger guys in wrestling. You're not going to see Kofi Kingston ripping off padlocks or cage doors anytime soon. Oh, and on a side note, I wouldn't mind seeing wrestling bring back those big bar steel cages. Those were cool and gave cage matches a different feel and look from the steel mesh of a Hell in a Cell type cage match. So in closing, get rid of the referee opening the non-locked door scenario. Cage matches and wrestling would be better off.